Aisha and Kemi were once very close friends. They met in secondary school. Aisha was beautiful, calm, and very intelligent. She didn't talk too much, but she always came first in class. Kemi was lively and playful. She loved attention and always wanted to be noticed. At the beginning, their friendship was strong, but as time went on, people kept praising Aisha. She's so smart, she's so beautiful. Kemi smiled outside, but inside, jealousy started growing in her heart. She kept asking herself, why is it always her? They both finished school and gained admission into the same university. Aisha stayed focused, but Kemi changed. She followed bad friends who kept feeding her jealousy. They told her, she will always be better than you. And slowly, Kemi began to believe it. One normal day, after lectures, Kemi went to meet Aisha. Let's go get a drink, she said. Aisha trusted her and agreed. They sat together like old friends. Kemi bought a drink for Aisha, but unknown to Aisha, Kemi had already put something inside the drink. After a few minutes, Aisha started feeling weak. Her head was spinning, her body was heavy. Kemi, I don't feel okay, she said softly. But Kemi looked at her and said nothing. Soon, Aisha lost control. She could not think clearly anymore. She was no longer aware of what was happening around her. That same day, while Aisha was helpless and not aware of anything, some men took advantage of her. They did something terrible to her, something she did not deserve, something she never chose. The next morning, Aisha opened her eyes in the hospital. She was confused, weak, broken. She didn't understand everything at first, but when the truth came out, her heart shattered. Not just because of what happened, but because the person she trusted the most was the one who led her into it. Aisha went to meet Kemi. Tears filled her eyes. You were my friend, my sister, she said. Her voice was shaking. And you did this to me? Kemi could not look at her. Thank you, Aisha said painfully. At least now I know. I always wanted the best for us, but not you. You are not my sister. After that day, Aisha packed her things. She left the school. She moved to another state to start a new life. Because sometimes the only way to heal is to walk away. Kemi heard that Aisha had left. She smiled. No competition again, she said. Now I am better than her. But deep inside, there was a small voice reminding her of what she did. She ignored it. Years passed. Aisha worked hard. She became successful in her studies and career. She later got married to a rich and kind man named Emeka. Emeka loved her deeply. He respected her strength and her intelligence. But there was one problem. They could not have a child. At home, Emeka's mother was not happy. Mama Emeka was a strong and very strict woman. She always complained. How long will I wait? She would say. A home without a child is not complete. Aisha tried her best, but nothing changed. Every day, the pressure increased. Mama Emeka started treating Aisha badly. She insulted her, she blamed her, she made her feel less of a woman. Emeka tried to calm his mother, but she refused to listen. One weekend, Mama Emeka came to the house with a guest, a young woman. She walked in with confidence. Aisha opened the door to welcome them and suddenly froze. Standing in front of her was Kemi, the same person who broke her life years ago. Aisha's heart started beating fast. Her hands were shaking, not because of the new wife, but because the past she tried to forget had come back again. Mama Emeka smiled proudly. "This is the woman I have chosen for my son," she said. Aisha could not believe her eyes. The pain came back all at once. The betrayal, the shame, the memories. Sometimes, life does not just test you once, it brings back the same pain to see if you are stronger now. Aisha stood there, hurt, shocked, and angry, but this time, she was no longer the weak girl from the past. Truth is heavy, but silence is heavier, and a relationship built on love must stand on truth. Aisha tells her husband the truth. Emeka believes her and stands by her. He rejects Kemi completely. A real man does not abandon. He stands, not because life is perfect, but because love is real. Life did not end for Aisha, it only changed direction. And sometimes, the family you choose becomes your greatest blessing. They choose love and possibly adoption. Jealousy may feel small, but it can destroy lives. Be careful who you trust, because sometimes the person closest to you can hurt you the most.